Co-presenter with me, Adam Gittoes. He's our Senior Technical Advisor for Document Management Services, primarily Vault. My name is J.C. Davis. I'm the Solutions Architect for Engineering Systems and Integrations. So thank you for joining the call today. I believe that you're muting the mics now, Priyanka. So today's webinar is really to show you guys two primary tools that we have built as part of our A2K collection. The first tool for Vault is going to be our Transmittal tool, which we will be demonstrating for you via video form today. The second tool that we'll be talking about is the bulk drawing creation tool. So we're just going to give you, and just a second, everybody, a little bit of housekeeping rules before we get started. If you are not wanting to talk or whatever, I'd appreciate it if you'd mute your mic on the back side. Right now I have a lot of white noise, but I want to keep the mics open. So I believe if you're talking in the background or moving around, maybe just mute your mic. Secondary is that please hold your questions till the end of the meeting.
You can just leave it muted, then press the space bar when you want to talk and then release it and it goes back to being muted.
All right. So Dave Clancy, if you're there, if I could get you to mute your mic. Ning, please mute your mic. We'll give it a second. Yeah. All right. Great. Thank you, everybody. So welcome to today's webinar. Today, we're going to talk about two new A2K tools that you can use with Vault Professional. I emphasize Vault Professional, and we'll go through that in a little bit. We're going to go over the Transmittal tool, which is actually two parts, the actual creation tool, and then the Transmittal tool checker. Then we're going to be talking about the bulk drawing creation tool. So we're going to give you an overview today. We're going to show you the video demonstration. We chose video over actual demo today, just to ensure that through broadcasting and stuff, there's no delays or anything. And then we'll talk about how to get yours and who to talk to at A2K. So let's get right into it. So today, the Transmittal creation tool. This tool does require Vault Professional. And the reason it requires Vault Professional is because it uses custom objects. In this tool, you have the ability to create transmittals within Vault. You can use the transmittal numbering schema or any Vault schemas that are able to be selected inside of your Vault. Within this tool, we give you the ability to put in a project number, to turn around and put in your client details and address. You actually select a folder for the files to be created, and a zip package is actually created with the actual transmittal for you to generate an email and send out. How does this tool work? Let me go over here, click. It actually creates the zip package, the transmittal, the drawing selected, and then we're able to manually transmit those. A copy of the transmittal is here, which you can see here that we have the transmittal number, the project ID. We've selected A2K as the client. You can see here that it records the name, the revision number, the state of which the drawing is in it, and then the date or version of the drawing. If you need customization in this, meaning that this out-of-the-box transmittal that we've created, you require a different look, feel, and flavor for your transmittal reporting. That doesn't mean that this tool won't work for you. What it means is that we need to assess that level of effort in order to create that custom transmittal for you. So in that, the second component of this tool is really what we call a transmittal checker. So up here you have the create transmittal, and then you have the checker. What this tool does as part of the transmittal tool, it allows you to check any previous transmitted drawings and changes. As you can see here in this image, this drawing right here is out of date and it was changed. So with this tool, you can check any active transmittals and the drawings against that to where we can turn around and you can resend those drawings. And the way that the resend works is that if a drawing is out of date, you can select the resend transmittal, a new zip file and transmittal is created, and then you can simply email that out. So this allows the end user to always know that their drawings are up to date, understand what drawings have been transmitted and to whom they've been transmitted before, so you can keep track of this all the time. So what we'll do is go into this a little bit. 1 second. So we'll just go ahead and double click this. And we'll go into this demo. I'll go ahead and maximize that.
A2K's Transmittal tool helps automate the creation of transmittals to help trace what documents you have delivered to customers. A PDF document will be created with information about the documents included in the transmittal. When creating a new transmittal, you can choose the naming scheme that will be used for the new transmittal document from a list of available naming schemes in Vault. The PDF document is created using a Microsoft report template, which can be customized with your company information, as well as what information is included for all documents. The PDF document will be saved to the selected location within Vault. You can add as many documents to the transmittal as needed by browsing and selecting the documents. On creation, you are prompted to select a local folder to save a zip file containing all the documents included in the transmittal. This file can then be sent to the customer via your chosen method. A record will be created for the new transmittal, which contains a link to each related document, including the created PDF. The Check Transmittal function enables you to find out if any existing transmittals contain documents that have been modified since the transmittal was last sent. Check the box for any transmittal requiring an update to create new zip files to send to customers. The existing transmittal record and PDF will be updated in Vault.
So again, what we're gonna, so that pretty much tells everybody or shows everybody how the transmittal tool works. The strengths of this is really to maintain, it's maintaining your projects within inside of Vault and understand that record of communication, whether you're a prime or a sub, how you distribute drawings, you have a complete record that's contained within inside of Vault. Also within inside of that, you're able to resend drawings that have been previously transmitted. You can have unique numbers as we discussed, and you can query your transmittals inside of Vault. The requirements, of course, it does require Vault Professional. Adam, do you want to talk about that at all?
Oh yeah, just mentioned that it's mainly because of the custom object. In future, if there's demand for it to work with Vault Workgroup, then we may look at changing the way it works to be compatible with that as well. But at the moment, just Vault Professional.
Right. So really, the opportunities are just endless in the way that you would use this transmittal. It just gives you a true track and traceability around the project. So it reduces your risk. It gives you that, for lack of better terms, that record of what was sent and who it was sent to. and it can be utilized in a multitude of fashions. The way this is licensed, everybody, is we may in the future change the licensing on it, but right now it's an annual subscription and it's per user based. So it is not a network license. It is on the client side and assigned to the client. The single license is $19.95 a year, and there's a 5-seat license option with $79.80 a year. Now the 5-seat license actually is a 4-seat price. You get that 5th seat for free. So I believe your mics are all unmuted or muted. Priyanka, can you make sure they're unmuted? And if you have any questions before we get into the drawing creation tool, let's go ahead and hear them. Piela Velasco, I believe that your hand's raised. Did you have a question? Great. Well, let's go ahead and get moving on, and we'll go into the bulk drawing creation tool. Adam, do you want to walk everybody through this?
Yeah. So the bulk drawing creation tool is basically a tool at the moment just designed to generate multiple files in one go. So instead of creating one file at a time, you can block out a series of numbers for a project, which you may be sending off to get done externally, or you just want to make sure that you get all sequential numbers in a numbering scheme for this project. And it's basically just a single form, as you can see there, where you choose where to create the files, what template you're going to use to generate those files from, and put in how many number of files that you're going to generate, and then the category and naming scheme to use to generate those files. So it's good at reserving a block of numbers out. You can do one file at a time if you like, but the limitation's pretty much endless. Although you might be sitting there waiting a while if you're trying to generate 100,000 drawings. Yeah, so you can use the inbuilt numbering schemes in Vault to name the files. So it ensures no duplicates, as long as you're using, I guess, the sequential numbering part of the numbering scheme. At the moment, it's only supporting DWG files. However, we'll open that up to support all file types in the future. So the good thing here is you don't need to keep an external log of numbers, things like that. Use the inbuilt numbering system. You can maintain the sequential numbers within projects by blocking out a whole batch of drawing numbers, and ensures there's no duplications.
Great.
So yeah, we'll just have a quick look at how that works.
All right.
A2K's batch drawing creation tool enables the user to create multiple AutoCAD drawings from an existing drawing or template. Select a folder in which to create the drawings. The tool will use the current selected folder, or you can assign a different folder using the Browse button. Any existing AutoCAD drawing or template can be used to create the new drawings. Just browse the vault to find the drawing or template you wish to use. There's no limit to how many drawings you can create, but the more you are creating, the longer the process will take. The tool allows you to assign a category for the drawings, which will in turn assign the appropriate lifecycle and revision schemes. Any available file naming scheme can be used to generate the file names for the new drawings, fill in any required fields for the naming scheme. If the template chosen contains custom properties, you can assign values to these properties in the properties grid. Check the box for each property you wish to assign the new drawings and type in the value. This tool could be used to reserve a block of numbers by generating new files as placeholders, ready to be consumed when required. A message will be displayed when the process has completed creating and uploading the new drawings to Vault.
Great, guys. So just in recap over the drawing creation or reservation tool, like we said, you've seen the strengths. We can distribute created drawings. This can be used sequentially with the transmittal. So in a good scenario, we could create 50, 100 drawings and then transmit those drawings out. When those drawings come back, we can simply check out the reserve drawing and check in the new drawings over the top. It keeps a consistent consecutive numbering if you're using that. Requirements today. Right now, it's only available for the DWG format, but as Adam mentioned, if there's other requirements for like an IDW or something, we can look into developing this tool for that. We are looking to expand this tool. So currently this tool or both tools are available for 2018. We're actually revising that as we speak to be 2018, 19, and 20. And of course 21 when that comes out. But opportunities, we can ensure standardization. As you saw there from the drawing reservation tool, any template or drawing that we want to use, we can take all of that information and use that to create these new drawings. Also ensure any properties are a part of the drawing and then update those properties before we send those drawings out. So how much is this tool? This tool is $295 per year per user or a 5-seat license. It should be $1180, I believe, not $1980. My apologies for that. But how do you get a hold of these tools today? Really, you can go onto our website at a2ktechnologies.com.au. You go into software and the Vault tools, that's where the videos are at. You can email myself or Adrian Moore. He can help you with any queries or questions around that. If you have any other technical questions, please email me directly and we can certainly get those answered for you. So with that said, that concludes our PowerPoint today and our demonstration of the two new tools. We do ask you to stay tuned to the space because we have more tools coming out over the next quarter, and we'll be revising these tools based on feedback from the marketplace. So I'll open up the floor to questions. Priyanka, could you ensure that everybody's mic's unmuted? I believe the only one that's unmuted is Ning at this point. Everybody else is muted.
So, yeah, I have allowed them to talk. They can just unmute and start talking.
Okay, great. Thanks, Priyanka. So if there's any questions, please unmute your mic and let's address those. If not, you're more than welcome to drop off the call, and I thank you for your time today. Great. Well, I believe with that, we're going to conclude today. I don't believe anybody has any questions. So hopefully we did our job, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Leave meeting.